Let me just say, I'm a big fan of the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons when it comes to books. When we talk about the movies, however, it's a totally different story. I would have to say it's probably one of the few times that I actually like the books way better than the movies. And it's just me, but I usually like it the other way around. Okay, there's some things I didn't like about Angels and Demons. I can't say it was a bad movie, but it ranked below the Da Vinci Code, which I didn't even like that much. I mean, it was okay, but it was like, oh my god, awesome. No. So, the first reason why I don't really like Angels and Demons that much is because they changed the reason, spoiler, why the Camerlengo, or whatever is his name, even McGregor's character, they changed the reason why he kills the Pope. They say that he kills him because he considers the Pope weak and he feels betrayed by it. What? I'm confused. The real reason, according to the book, is because the Camerlengo finds out that the Pope is his real father, not his adopted father. That's a good reason, I would think, for him to be disturbed and go kill him, go crazy and kill him. Now, I was really mad when they changed this, because seriously, that was my favorite part of the book. If I can say anything, it's like I love that part of the book. It's the only part I really remember well. I don't really remember other things about it, like most. I remember the entire story, but I don't remember the details. So I can't really know if the helicopter scene really happened and Camerlengo really died like it happened in the book. Next thing. Well, there's always this thing that the reason why I didn't really like the first one that much, it wasn't because it skipped stuff. It wasn't because they changed itty bitty things. It was because Tom Hanks is Robert Landon. Let me say this. I did not imagine Robert Landon being Tom Hanks. Never crossed my mind. I am not sure why they picked him, but it still bothers me and it still kills the movies, my taste. I just don't like him as Robert Landon. He's good in every other movie, but I don't really like him in this one. Now, everybody else was fine in both movies. The casting was great, except for him. I just didn't picture him as Robert Langdon. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. I don't care. I'm just saying what I feel about it. That probably is the reason why I don't like both movies that much. I must say, he did improve a little bit in Angels and Demons. It was a little bit better. Now, another thing. Well, I didn't mind the fact that they skip stuff, because if they keep every single detail from the books, it would be kind of boring. Okay, it seems really great on paper, but if you try to translate it into a movie, it can get really tedious, all those puzzles and stuff, at least in the first one. The second one, basically everything was in there, I'm pretty sure. So, I thought it was okay. I really have to say, I feel disappointed at them because I feel they did a mediocre job in the second one, Angels and Demons. Oh, another thing that bothered me, they made it a sequel, and it was actually meant to be a prequel. And the fact that they made it a sequel, it just confused me and it killed me, because there's no way that the Vatican would ask Robert Landon for help after all the things that happened in Da Vinci Code. I mean, no way. That's why the author made it a prequel, not a sequel. It's just weird. Angels and Demons is great, but as a sequel, it doesn't quite work. I mean, Vatican asking for help after all those issues. I don't know. What else? Oh, yeah, I felt that the fact that I changed that thing about the Camerlengo just because he found out that the Pope was his real father, and they didn't want to like show that because it would be too disturbing or stuff, too controversial. I just have to say, people, get a grip. The more controversial a thing is, the more people watch it. I mean, yeah, people like scandalous stuff. And most people, when people prohibit the movies, they go watch it more. Now, they may not do it legally. That might explain why they didn't want to lose all that money. But it would become a worldwide phenomenon. Again, like the first one. That was pretty much really big everywhere. So I don't know why they were so concerned about it. Another thing I have to say, I really liked every actor that was in the movie, and actress. It was nice, very nice casting, except for Tom Hanks. Everything else was great. I mean, seriously, Ian McKellen in the first one, he was really impressive at it. I would have never thought of him as a role, but he pulled it off. And the guy who played the monk, whose name escapes me right now, he pulled it off great also. And then the one who played the priest, whose name also escapes me, I'm really bad at names today, he was really good too, and I was glad to see him in this movie, and I'm glad he didn't have a problem playing the crazy priest. It's good to know. Cardinal priest. Opus Dei person. Okay, second movie. I really love the idea of having Stellan Skarsgård being the chief of the Swiss Guard. He was great at it. I love him to death. He's amazing. And I was glad that he was picked for it. Even McGregor does a really good job, like being the Camerlengo, or whatever the name is. He is like amazing at it. You always believe him to be like a hero or some kind of a victim, and you feel like sad for him, you feel for him the entire movie, and then you find out he's a bad guy. I am sorry he didn't get to act the real thing that was in the book, but I think he did well with what they gave him. So I was glad about that. And let's see, what else? Well, hopefully all of you people who haven't read the books weren't watching this, because why would you spoil yourself like this? And if you did watch this, I hope you did it after you watched the movie, so you will feel the movie was actually great and you will not agree with me. Because I don't really feel like you should be feeling like me, all disappointed at it. Let's see, what else? Oh, so I'm glad we didn't do a third movie, because there's a drift going on with this movies. First movie is basically right out the book. Second movie, they changed part of the story. So, third movie would be totally not according to a book, if there would be one. So I'm glad there's not a third book. I'm just glad about that. And that's basically all I have to say, and sorry about the rant, but I kind of needed to burst it out. I was really mad that day when I went to watch it. Premiere day, and I was like, yeah, great, thank you for that. You ruined the entire movie for me. I really was liking it until I got to that part. And then I was like, great, great, that's all I needed. So that's why I'm not even going to watch it again. I might not even buy the DVD. I'm still debating if I'm going to buy the DVD from the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, it's a tough choice. Not really my favorites. I do want to buy those books again because I haven't read them in quite a while. Anyways, before I ramble on, thank you for watching.